A lot of people think they aren't qualified enough to pick a niche. They think they need 20 years of experience or a shelf full of certificates before they can help people. This fear of being a fraud keeps most people stuck in the planning process for months. It's the same way that causes people to buy yet another course instead of starting their business. You might feel like you're waiting for permission to start, but being a world-class authority isn't a requirement for being helpful. It is easy to look at the big names in your industry and feel irrelevant. These people seem to have every answer and a perfect process. When you compare your first steps to their career highlights, you convince yourself that no one will listen to you. You see their finished product and their polished answers, and you feel like you aren't even in the same race. But if you wait until you feel perfect, you will never help your first client. This perfection trap is what kills most businesses before they even begin. Instead of a guru, look at yourself as a mountain guide. A guru sits at the very summit, often so far away they've forgotten the struggle at the bottom. They're too far removed from the ground level to remember what the first mile feels like. A guide is different. They're only a mile or two up the trail, so they know exactly where the path gets slippery. Because they just walked over those loose rocks, they can show you the safe way forward. Most people don't need the person at the top. They want the person who can help them through the next mile. Your greatest strength is that the struggle is still fresh in your mind. You still speak the language of the person who is just starting out. Understanding their current frustration matters more than any fancy degree or award. When you are just a few miles ahead, you can point out the exact route that tripped you up just last week. You can reach back and help someone solve the exact problem you just handled yourself. Real trust comes from that connection, not from having the most years in the field. When you accept the role of a guide, the pressure disappears. You can stop trying to look impressive and just focus on being useful. It allows you to be a person who is solving problems alongside their clients. This shift changes everything. It gives you the freedom to pick your niche today and start building your authority through actual results. You already have plenty of knowledge to help someone right now. Your niche needs someone who is on the trail with them. The thing is, once you realize you know enough to lead, you still have to make sure your message is sharp enough to find the right people. So watch this video next, where I show you how to use the sniper method to hit the mark every single time. I'll see you there.